Hello everyone, and welcome to my British Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Prince of Wales has received a lot of criticism because, unlike his father, he never wears a kilt in public when travelling to Scotland. A royal expert has defended Prince William for not wearing kilts, saying that his opponents should give him a break because he already has to obey so many rules. The sovereign supposedly detests wearing the conventional Scottish piece of clothing, regardless of the government's glad connects to the country, with ruler Charles wearing his #1 plate at each open door. Writing in the message last end of the week, writer Alan Cochrane guaranteed William ought to acknowledge wearing one while working, and unquestionably at Balmoral, or while on true obligation north of the Good Country line, adding that the kilt ought to be viewed as a feature of his uniform. In any case, previous BBC illustrious reporter Jenny Bond accepts it's anything but an issue of lack of regard, yet just one of solace for the future lord, as he had to wear one as a kid. She told All Right magazine, "Give it to the man. Poor William needs to obey such countless principles and notice such countless shows." Join our WhatsApp community to receive the most recent royal news directly to your phone. Meghan Markle has continued on and has much gentler way to deal with Harry's loved ones. He even needed to tolerate his grandma, letting him know what uniform to wear for his wedding, and surprisingly, that he needed to shave off his facial hair. In the event that he feels really awkward wearing a kilt, then I don't figure anybody ought to be resent him his entitlement to wear what he needs. He looks perfect in nearly anything he wears, and he'd most likely look impressive in a kilt. However, it must be his choice and his right. Try not to miss. Meghan leads to address Harry's remark about Archie and Lilibet's future. Harry and Meghan blamed for being imagined and counterfeit in shock new video. Meghan and Harry aren't tricking anybody after most recent joint appearance. Even though he doesn't like wearing a kilt, William clearly loves Scotland, as he said that being in the country helped him through a very difficult time. The Prince stated the following in his opening address to the Church of Scotland General Assembly in 2021. "Scotland is a wellspring of a portion of my most joyful recollections, yet additionally my saddest. I was in Balmoral when I was informed that my mom had passed on. I was still in shock when I went to the morning service at Crathy Kirk. In the days that followed, I found solace and comfort in the Scottish outdoors. As a result, I will always have a strong connection to Scotland." While they were both students at St Andrews University, William met his now wife, Princess Kate, in Scotland. The Lord was joyfully brandishing his dearest kilt only yesterday as he visited the 8 Entryways refinery in John O'Groats, the country's most northerly central area refinery. The royals will without further ado set out on their yearly summer occasion to Balmoral, where Charles and Sovereign Camilla will manage occasions interestingly as rulers. The Sovereign of Ribs has not been shot wearing a kilt since he was a kid. However, how about he proceed with the illustrious custom in Scotland? Vote and join the discussion that follows. Public trust free passes in Friday's paper survey. Should Sovereign William wear a kilt in Scotland? Since he was a child, the Prince of Wales has not been seen in a kilt. Do you think he should continue the royal tradition in Scotland? Vote and join the discussion that follows. By Natalie CROK 8 a.m. at 10 o'clock on Wednesday, August 3, 2023 UPDATT, 10:25, Fu, Og 3, 2023, 3 Boo OK Man Arc. Ruler William and Harry think back about youth. It is custom for individuals from the illustrious family to wear a kilt while visiting Scotland, yet Sovereign William is never seen wearing the piece of clothing. The Prince of Wales, who has not been photographed in a kilt since he was a child, does not share King Charles' enthusiasm for the kilt. Joe Little, overseeing supervisor of Greatness magazine, said, "It is interesting that William has not worn the kilt as a grown-up. However, he might have done as such in private." He added, "He rarely appears in rural Scotland. In any case, wearing a kilt in a metropolitan setting no less than once would quietness his fault-finders. Naturally, others would view it as a publicity stunt. William has consistently decided to wear a suit north of the line, including at his graduation service from Stoundrews College. Additionally, rather than wearing a kilt, he chose the Irish Guards' ceremonial uniform for his wedding. Ruler William set to jettison antiquated imperial practice, much cherished by Lord Charles. The Balmoral plaid, which is worn by the royals, purportedly traces all the way back to approach the start of Sovereign Victoria's reign and was planned by ruler Albert in 1853. For his trips to Scotland, the king is frequently seen dressed in tartan, complete with kilts, jackets, sporrans and socks. Sovereign Elizabeth II likewise embraced the custom and was frequently seen with a plaid skirt or cover. Get the most recent regal news directly to your telephone by joining our WhatsApp People group. Scottish designer John Subden, proprietor of Campbell's of Beeley and Tweed Messrs, by illustrious warrant, said that his organisation would be really glad to tailor a kilt for William. In the past, he told The Times, "We would be delighted to make the Prince of Wales a kilt and jacket, but I have no idea why he is reluctant. It would keep up a custom, and particularly being ruler of the Isles, it would be the ideal vehicle to promote the conventional good country dress, especially to a more youthful age." What do you think then? In Scotland, should William be required to wear a kilt? The disclosure came during a discussion with 93-year-old Aldith Grandison and her girl J.C. Labouche, who made up the huge number of visitors in participation at a Buckingham royal residence garden party. Kate, Princess of Ribs, uncovered which parent bargains the confident hand the three youngsters she imparts to Sovereign William. During a garden party she hosted at Buckingham Palace in May, following King Charles II's historic coronation, the princess revealed who the strict parent is. During a conversation with thousands of guests, including 93-year-old Aldith Grandison and her daughter J.C. Labouche, she made these remarks. The mother of three can be heard saying, I'm terrible at jokes" in a Sky News video, adding that her husband William is very good and would make a pun if he was here. Grandison answered that Kate is certainly the severe one in the relationship. Kate and William plan to go to Balmoral for a particularly impactful get-together. In any case, the princess answered, I'm most certainly not severe. How might you tell that? Doubtlessly not. As indicated by Tom Quinn, creator of Plated Youth, a personal history of experiencing childhood in the illustrious family, Kate is most certainly the quiet one in the relationship. In an interview, he stated to Fox News Digital, William and Kate might appear to be very composed, however, not all of the time. Since the large pressure for William and Kate is that they're continually encircled by palace aides, it's like a book by Jane Austen. He added that Kate is a lot of the quiet one in the relationship while William is a piece hot-headed, despite the fact that he can't stand a showdown. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are the names of the couple's three children. William proposed to Kate in 2010, and on April 29, 2011, they tied the knot in an extravagant ceremony. The couple apparently met interestingly at St Andrew's School in September 2001. They both inhabited St Salvator's corridor home, yet things didn't get heartfelt until the next year in 2002. Since their relationship wasn't made public until 2004, the two of them had to keep their dates a secret, so they often spent time at royal residencies across the country. The couple would frequently disappear to the Hat Nagar bungalow on the Balmoral domain for heartfelt ends of the week away. Hat Nagar House was a gift to Sovereign William from the late Sovereign Mother without further ado before her passing in 2002. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.